Hey, what's up everyone? I hope everybody's having an amazing day. So we're gonna continue with the basics of playing the guitar. So today we're gonna learn on what are notes, what are scales, what are chords, what is strumming, and we're gonna do some exercises basically on E minor, playing E minor scale and playing E minor chords. So what are notes? Basically you've got open strings on the guitar, and these are starting from higher E, then we've got the B, G, D, A, and E again, lower E. So if we play both higher and lower E, you're gonna see an octave, which is basically the same note but 2 times higher. So we got notes. Another interesting thing about notes is you've got, for example, you've got the 6th string, you got an open string, and it has an E note. If your guitar is tuned standard, then you've got the E note, which is on open string. And the next E note that you have in the same scale, but the higher one, is the 12th fret, which is the higher E. So you've got E and the higher E. Basically the E note on 12th fret could be played on the 5th string, so 12 minus 5 is 7 on the 7th, so it's basically the same tone but on different string, and we can play that on 2nd fret on 4th. It's basically the same, sounds the same thing. Sounds the same thing, but again, it's on a different string. So that's one way of calculating the E note. Basically we're playing an E because the guitar start. The standard tuning is using both 1st and 6th string in E. And that's the way I learned it the first time. So the other thing is, what is an octave? Basically it's playing the same note, but the higher version of it. For example, you've got the low E, and then you've got the high E. As I mentioned, you can play it on 2nd fret on 4th string. So this is the high E and low E. The same thing we can do on 7th fret. We've got the high E there, starting from high E, plus 2 more frets and 2 more strings. So we've got these two guys. We've got 7th fret on 5th and 9th fret on 3rd string. And we've got the lower E here on 6th, higher on 7th, and the highest is on 9th fret. And the 9th fret is basically the same as 5th on 2nd and open on 1st. Yeah, that's with notes. So what is a scale? So the G major scale is the same as E minor. I mean, it's using the same notes, but it's starting from E. So the E scale starts like this. So it's 0, 2, 3, 0, 2, 3, 0, 2. So it's E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, and finishing with E. That's usually the first scale that you have to learn when playing guitar. It's basically the E minor. You can do the same thing, as I said, on the 7th fret, on 5th string. Same sort of shape. If we get rid of this finger here, it's gonna look like this. Basically the same shape. And since the distance between 2 strings is 5 frets, so A on 5th fret on 6th string is the same as A on 5th string. Same goes with D and with G. But the interesting bit here is if we play, the thing is on 3rd string on 4th fret sounds the same as B, as the 2nd string, B string. This is the only difference. So whenever we are playing chords, for example, if we're playing chords without 2nd string, it's gonna look like this. But if we're playing the same chord over here, we're gonna have to move that pinky a bit because we had the 4th fret on 3rd string. And then again we've got the 5th fret on 2nd string, same as open string, E, high E. Yeah, so we learned 2 scales, the E minor, and the same thing is with G major. I would recommend learning every single note from the E minor scale, like by heart, and then it's gonna be way easier for you to like write songs in the future or deal with all sorts of songs that are using E minor. Okay, what are chords? Chords are basically they consist of the same notes, same tones, but they also consist of some additional notes around those bass notes. And for example, I'm gonna play the E minor chord, which is shaped like this. So we've got open string, then 2-2 on 5 and 4, 5th and 4th string. This is gonna sound like this. What we have here is E, B, E. I'm gonna put a figure somewhere about the E minor scale, so you can learn that, or just paste a link somewhere. And then we're gonna learn the chords that usually are played in E minor. I'm gonna start with the E minor chord, and then go to G. G is 3-2 on 6 and 4, and 3-3 on 2nd and 1st. Then we're gonna go to chord D major, which is like a triangle, so 2-3-2 on 3rd, 2nd, 1st string. And then is the C. C is 3-2 on 5th and 4th without playing the 6th. What I usually do is just mute it with my finger so I cannot play the 6th string over here. And yeah, so it's 3-2 on 5th and 4th and 1st fret on 2nd string. That is the C key. So we have E, G, D, C, and A minor, which is, again, we're not gonna play 6th string. I usually mute it with my thumb on the left hand. And we have the open string, which is A. And then we got 2 and 2 on 4th and 3rd string. And then we have the 1st fret on 2nd string. So we're gonna go with E, G, D, C, A. We can then move on to F. Actually, that's not in the chord progression, but we can do. And then we can do B, which is 2-4-4 on 5th, 4th, and 3rd. And then we've got the middle finger on 3rd fret on 2nd string. Yeah, let's practice a bit. E, G, D, C, A, B, and we can play F sharp. Let's go with strumming. I usually like to do it so you can actually learn any song like this. You just need a pick. You need to hold it. As I showed you in the first video, I'm gonna hold it like this, and then I'm gonna start strumming, just using your wrist and by not moving your hand or your shoulder right there. And what you're gonna do is go through each string when we're doing an E minor chord, going from 6th to 1st, and then again we can do the same thing for 1st to 6th. So this is an exercise, so you can do something like this. So we went through the E minor scale. You can play that anywhere as long as you keep the same distance, which is usually like a triangle. Open string on 6th, 7th on 5th, 9th on 3rd, and 12th on 1st. Remember, you have to move your hand when reaching 2nd string, like with one fret. You want to start practicing it anywhere where you can see the image and just exactly how you should be playing E minor on the whole guitar. And the other thing is, as I mentioned, chords. You want to be practicing switching chords very fast without affecting the rhythm of the song. I hope that was interesting for you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Please leave a like and subscribe.